Hi, this is Human Design Peggy, and this is actually the second part of 3 parts. But I just wanted to show this first slide again to say that this video is about a continuation of the human design system and what it's comprised of. So I'll just quickly go through the astrology, I Ching, Kabbalah, and the Hindu chakra system, 7 chakras. Those are the 4 ancient systems that this is comprised of. And the modern systems are physics, biology, chemistry, and quantum physics, or quantum mechanics. All right, so let's go to part 2. And I want to move this out of the way here. Here we go. Move me down a bit. All right, so these are the ancient systems and where they are in the body graph. This is a man's body graph. And so the astrological data is 2 dates are used. The date of a person's birth, and on the day that this man was born, this the solar system here, symbols here, activated certain areas in the body graph. And they're all black, and all these numbers are black because it's representing his personality and his conscience. He's conscious of this. And this happened on the day that he was born. And all of these whole numbers here that you see are related to all the black lines, the long lines or short lines in this body graph. And so over here, 3 months before he was born, while he was still in his mother's womb, then this is where the solar system activated his aspects. And that's all of the red numbers, all the red whole numbers here. And that is what's reflected here. These red lines reflect what is unconscious. And this was 3 months before he was born. And this is his unconscious. It's what he's not aware of. And it's about his design of the vehicle that he has. Like, is he a VW or is he a Mercedes kind of vehicle? And and it's unconscious, so he will not be aware of these things. Okay, so those 2 dates. So then all of these numbers, 1 through 64, then these are all called gates. These are the whole numbers called gates, and they relate to the I Ching hexagrams. And the hexagram has 6 lines in it. Every hexagram has 6 solid lines, or 6 broken lines, or some variation of those. And all those lines, that's what these decimal point numbers are about, right here. 0.1, 0.4, 0.3, whether it's here in this column of unconscious or it's in the conscious column. Those are lines, and that's a deeper level of the I Ching information. So in the Kabbalah, the tree of life, this is where this is related in the channels here. All of these lines, all of these connections, whether they're colored or whether they're white, those are all called channels. And so when you have 2 gates at either end of a channel, like this gate 20, where's my marker there? Where this gate 20 and all the way down here to 34, it's black, so you know that it's defined consciously. And when 2 gates at either end of a channel are defined, then that opens the gates up and energy flows between the centers. And so that's how you get that brown square and that red square defined or colored in, because of those gates that either end of the channel. You have the same thing going on down here with the 19 and with the 49. Now that is unconscious. And so once again, those gates opened up, energy could flow between the 2, and that is how these are colored brown or defined. And now look over here, and you can see that we've got half of a channel here and half of a channel here, but nothing's going all the way through. And so in this channel, these are that's what's called an undefined center. It's open, it's undefined, and it's open, and so are these other white centers. They're open to other people's energies. And when he meets somebody at the grocery store, just walks past them for a second or 2 seconds, then he can take in their defined energy in his open centers, and he can become conditioned with other people's energy and information, and that he conditioned or influenced away from his own information. And so if he knows what isn't consistent in him, in his life, then he's able to make his decisions based on what is consistent for him. And so that'll be a different video. We'll talk about that. So let's see. Yeah, so I guess that's what I wanted to cover in this one. So thanks for listening, and soon we'll do part 3. All right. Bye-bye for now.